Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is tutorial series number 10 regarding this TSNotify series here in Maharlikans code. So we will continue, guys. We will create a new function here, then we can test our TSNotify based on this first method, which is the generic one, this name, status, and then the next run. So these are all information that we want to send over using our email. So any recipients regarding any recipients that you fall on that you list down under this recipients list here, it will be sent over. So we will do that here regarding on the status here. Again, guys, you can for the sake of simplicity, and I don't have much time to amend our existing TSNotify software here. You can play around, or we will do more enhancement in the future. You can bring this over to here, to each recipients here, this kind of status, if you want to keep track. That this one makes sense, guys. So if you want to put this here, then you can bring over the status here, and then and then we will do the same here. All this status fail, or all this individual kind of thing, but right now it's all kind of a generic one, so we can just leave as it is. So we will continue with our function, guys. The main thing is we need to test this one, whatever the function it's returning here. Then with the next run, then we can send over to our email address. So right now we need to do another function, so we can test this. Hopefully can finish by end of this video, guys. So hold on. I need to have a for loop here. Later again, we need to use this as a go routines, guys. So we will run this as a go routines. So we will declare this as an empty string here. This one at the table rows is we need this for the body of our HTML email, guys. So the content itself. Search for any matching items from the task list. This is from the config.yaml file. Guys, so we just loop through again. This one will send an auto email notification to the corresponding recipients. Then we need to save, and then I need need to loop here again. Range the task list, taskSchedList. We need to choose this, and then if len usual TrimSpace the t.TaskName. So these are all from the taskSchedList, guys. Whatever we have here, then we can check all the status prior to send an email. If any matching status that match in this any status that currently changed there. For example, this one currently right now, this go copy MD, which we schedule based on this schedule using this task scheduler, although it's not necessary for Go programs, Go programming language, any application written in Go programming language, and totally it's not necessary, although we just do for the sake of testing here, because I don't have any program to run in my local laptop here, guys. So we will right now, as you can see, the current status here is disabled, as you can see, right, guys. Later when I enable this back, then we will notify when any of these status change, guys. We monitor this one, and then another one is the nitro sense here. if I disable this or run this or whatever, guys, for example, we focus on this one first. Later we will try another application, another item which is under this task scheduler. So we will do the same. So whenever the status change there, so we will notify immediately, guys. Okay, so these are all the taskSchedList here, early in our under the root directory, under our root.go file there. So we will continue again. Okay, 0, and then after this, oops, sorry, this one should be okay, 0. If it is empty, then we just skip over, guys. This one is to skip. Okay, another one, we will continue. This part here we will decode already, guys, using decode using the go encoded bytes. So we will try. Okay, data we will store in a local variable here. Decoded payload, so we need to decode, guys, strings.TrimSpace, the task name. Remember that our keyword is the task name itself, guys, and remember that everything is in Golang's map is unique for every keys. We cannot have a duplicate keys, guys. Strings.TrimSpace. Okay, data. Now we can use back this because we already decoded the data back to the original struct object. Okay, then if we need to continue this, we need to skip again if there is an empty there, although this one is just our precautionary measures, guys, that we need to put this in place. That is why. Okay, so I will check this. Remember that this one is sent value is a sent field in one of our struct there, this scheduled task struct there. This one is sent. This is our internal indicator, guys, that we will know that this previously sent an email, then we don't send if no change from the status, guys, because this one is a heartbeat. It keeps running this NotifyMe function by using the Go routines, guys. So, okay, only send. So I just put a note here, guys, so that you will know when the shall say is sent is equal to false. Okay, guys, just put a note there. Easy for us to remember. Okay, and then we will do all these things. What's next would be the tableRows. So we need to use the tableRows now. We need to combine all the list of task schedulers ready for the exam. These are all for the task schedulers as the email content, email body. As the email content is enough, guys. From the no need, this one no need. Okay, tableRows. I need to concatenate all the things, guys. So right now I'm doing the thing here. It's from the table, guys. Later we will show you regarding this. Just copy this first. Okay, concatenate everything. Teddy, and then we need the style here. Style, the width is this one is just the content, guys. This is a table. It's just a HTML table, the normal table. Okay, border, we need to put some border, some solid, and then we need some coloring, guys, so easy for us to remember this, and at least quite decent design, guys. Hopefully it's a decent. Okay, and then the color, the font color is black. This one should be six. Okay, 6 zeros. Okay guys, so we will have this. These are all in place. Now I need to concatenate again the data dot. Now the task name there, and then hopefully we can have then we need to close the td, guys. Okay, so the td, oops, the td close. Okay, so I will just copy over this. This seems they are all the same. We need the 3 columns there, so I need the three columns. Okay, another column is the task. This is from our struct, guys. This is from the encoded decoded data here. Task status. We need all this information to be displayed in our email contents, guys. So these are all the tables, and then the basic kind of thing. This all the basic HTML here. Okay, so we need to close the tr as well. Okay, I think I need the cursor here. tableRows plus, and then I need the tr close. Okay, so these are all the information needed. Okay guys, so now we need to remove right away the existing task name. This one we will take note here, guys, that prior to our sending, if any existing data there that is already we need to remove this one. We need to, because it will just, because we need to replace any new row from our Golang's map, so we need to take care of all of this. So it's remove. Need to remove from the map first. Strings.TrimSpace, our favorite one. data.TaskName. Our keyword is the task name, our key. If is removed, this one is a boolean, guys. So if totally removed from our thing, this one, remember that this one is, we have done this in our previous video, guys. We took a share our time. These are all the standard coding for you just change with the name here. In this case it's a task name. This one is our, what they call, this is our key. Remember that the Golang maps is a key value pairs. So you need to pass on whatever the key here. The first column is the key, the second is the right column is the value. So in this case we have this value, which is the encoded value, which is the byte. Remember in this one we have our database, which is called the memory database here, stored by using these Golang maps. This is very powerful and very fast, because we are storing in the memory database, guys. So these are all built in Golang. So these are all the things, guys. So okay, we'll continue. Encoded, we just move forward, guys. Okay, is remove, then re-add again. Yeah, after you remove, then need to add with the new data, because we cannot simply change the existing row, guys. We need to remove it and then replace it with a new data. This is the thing for Golang, but we need to do this. There's no other way we can do this by updating the existing column there, but we need to remove first, then we can add back with the new data. Okay, so re-add the task here. Re-add the new task scheduler information to a map, but with sent, of course guys. This one is not sent yet. Is sent value to true. So these are all the things we need to put all these notes guys before we can continue guys. Modify any existing encoded. This is what I'm talking about guys, the bytes, because bytes you cannot amend the bytes there. You can just remove it and then add again. These are all same with all the database. If you do a if you make a database from scratch, encoded bytes from a collection of map. Okay guys, we just put all these necessary nodes here. So now we can have this new task here, and then sm this what do you call this, we need to use this struct. Then we supply all this information back again so that we can encode back the data. Okay, just bear with me guys. I know it's not easy to digest so many information at the moment, but you can digest slowly later part. Okay, strings.TrimSpace. Just bear with me guys. Hold on with your seat guys. Just kidding. Okay. Hold on guys. TaskStatus, and then strings.TrimSpace. Okay, data.TaskStatus. Need to put back all these things guys. Okay, then we can encode back later using the go encode technique. Okay, then it's sent here. This is our main key guys. Main key what do you call, make this as is our main key indicator guys, that we send an email or not. Because we're not able, we no need for us to spam spam your email. no, sorry, I just carried over when adding a new updated task. So we will just adding new updated task. Okay guys, so task info. Okay, so we have all this in place. Right now we need to, as you know already how to what do you call, encode guys. So we'll call our favorite function here, the very important function, to encode our existing thing, to encode the what do you call, the data there into using this go encode. Okay, then we need to put some color here, that magenta, and then we can put this error that what do you call, error, this need the string itr log. Need to log everything here. Most especially this is what do you call, when the encoded login guys. Is there any error there during the encoding process? Okay, strings.TrimSpace. Hold on, data.TaskName. We need all these things, and then the encoded bytes there. Okay, now it's ready. It's now adding back guys. So right now we remove first, because this one as you remember that this one is a forever looping guys. This one is just like a heartbeat here already guys. This is very important because this one is always run this main function and the other function, which is the tasks items there on top. So right now we will do this here. If we will check first if this data is already sent or not, because every time we run from this taskSchedList, this start taskSchedList, the source is from the config.yaml file. These are all the items here guys. Like this one, we are checking this one because we need to keep track this item. And then this item, the exact name should be the exact name from here, guys. The spelling, case sensitive, all these things. No worries, because this one is a unique in it cannot be duplicated here. You can try also in your computer there, to add this new task scheduler. You'll try to add the same task name, but probably then definitely you cannot add the duplicate name. So internally, the task scheduler in Windows has validating or make this task name as a unique key. So that is why you need to be specific when you create a task scheduler item here. Okay, so we will continue. This one is the now we are checking here, guys. This one is encoded payload is now checking exactly from our Golang map. This one here, guys, is checking in our memory there, in our memory database. So as you can see, I'm using here the get. The get is used from our map, guys. This one, this is from our SAM stat, the SM status send mail stat. Okay, guys, so we will continue. So we are checking from here if the data exists there or not. Then we will continue here, notifying the user. Okay, so we will continue, guys, so we can have our testing. Okay, so here we will done all the settings here, and then we will continue. Start email broadcasting here now to each recipients. Okay, so we will all do this for, and then R, just put locally here, guys, t.recipients. Now we have all the necessary information from a task items there. So now we need to loop through all the recipients of each individual task item, guys. This one is what I mean. This one, if this task name has been the first loop, the second loop, then need to read all those recipients there to get ready when the email will be broadcasted, guys. So if len, what they call, and then strings here, TrimSpace, and then the R exactly equals 0. This one is we just skip if there is no recipients from the config.yaml file there, guys. So just continue, skip the looping. So strings that if there is a item there is a information, TrimSpace. Okay, data.TaskName. Okay, guys, exactly match with the strings that TrimSpace t.TaskName. So we will match now any information here. This is based from our data in our memory database, and then we match with the existing recipients there, guys. So the task name, because we need to loop from here, the task name here, we need to match exactly from our memory database if it is there or not, what is the status, it is sent or not. Then we can do the few validation here, guys, prior to send an email here. Okay, new email, we need to check all these things, guys, and then all these things will be supply us TrimSpace R. Okay, so we already collected the email here, guys, from the YAML.file, this one here. So we already collected each email here, and then we store in the local variable here. So okay, then we need to check the Smtp options to which one to be used. Remember that we have two email methods, guys, which is the classic Smtp server and the other one is the sendGrid API key. So right now we need to identify first which user enabled, which the user enabled here. We do not know yet. If this one, either the classic SMTP or the sendGrid API key. Right now I enabled the sendGrid API key, but this one I disabled. So because I don't have, guys. Okay. But you can test around, guys, if you want. But that one I tested with our own thing, but I don't have. I cannot use that here. Okay, so okay, need to declare a variable here. Send email as a boolean. Okay, another one is for the error. Okay, guys. Okay, if is SMTP enabled. Okay, so this one here. Okay, guys, this is enabled one. This is from the settings here, guys. These are all the settings from the config.yaml file. Either one only we can use at the time, guys. So this one, all the settings here we collected from the root.go file. Okay, we have this data when we launch this TSNotify here. When we launch this TSNotify, then we can have all these things. Okay, guys, we continue, and then we're almost done, guys. Hold on, and then error. Now if this SMTP is enabled, guys, this SMTP classic, otherwise it's what they call, we use the sendGrid. So we use the send mail, this one, the classic. So we will throw to the classic there, tableRows. These are all required, guys. New email, the recipients, the host name, which server we are currently running this TSNotify, that is the host name, guys. We can get the exact computer name we using this os.hostname command in Golang. So then the email template, guys. Email template, task. Okay, we have this. Otherwise we can put else here. Is send mail, so we use back the same. Is then we use the sendGrid, guys. Okay, tableRows, and then another one is a new email. We feed all this information, guys. We pass on to the to these separate functions. Now you remember early on we created the sendmail classic and the sendmail sendGrid. So we will continue. Then the host name, and then email template. Okay, task. Okay, then we check the error here. If error not equal to nil as usual, then itr log that error. If send mail here, okay, is send mail. So this send mail is the one that we by default it's false, guys. This is our indicator that if this send mail here, this one we feed all this information. If this one is totally send, guys, either one of these, like this one, will fall to our side, because right now we use this sendGrid from our config.yaml file. So any of these variable feed that the data after they pass on is automatically it will send, guys. These are all the data here. There's the tableRows that we added here. This is from our. This will be added or concatenated, and during this what they call the process here. The main loop here is this, like this, guys. Each item under this monitored task will be sent one by one. if there is a matching change, guys, if there is a change from our task here, later we will show. Okay, better to explain that. Okay guys, okay, just put a message here saying that email sent to, okay, then we will have this new email. Just concatenate everything here. Oops. For the task, name strings.TrimSpace t.TaskName. Okay, we will have all this. Then we send some color, guys, from our, it looks nicer, guys. Hope you understand, guys. Just kidding. Okay guys, okay, we almost finished. Okay, oops, the main key here, guys, is the thing here. We need to, these are all, what do you call, this one is under the main loop. Okay, okay, outside of this main loop, we need to put some sleep, guys. We need to sleep sometimes, guys, as a developer, right? Right now I just put the 250 time that we use millisecond, guys. Okay, if you don't put this, guys, what will happen? I think the Golang itself uses the very least what do you call, I think the nanoseconds. Right now we use this microsecond. There is a millisecond, there is a second, there is a millisecond. Lower down is a microsecond, and another one is the nanosecond, is the last one. That one is a very, I don't know, the time is very fast. It's a real time already, guys. So this one is almost real time. So this one we use the microsecond here. We can use the 1 second is a 1000 micro 1000 seconds is a sorry, 1 second is 1000 millisecond, guys. So if you have the second here, right, the second is 1000 millisecond is 1 second is a 1000 millisecond value. So right now we use this microsecond. Again another 1000. I don't know, it's too deep really, guys, if I mention it. Okay, so this one is a microsecond, is I don't know, it's very fast. We can test this also. This one almost real time, guys, so we can just test this later on. Okay guys, we done this function. Now what we're going to do is we declare this as a go routines. Okay, we will go up, we will check where is this here. Then we can add these things here, guys. So I need to add here what do you call, hold on, guys. So we will add here this is the method number 1, guys, using the generic task scheduler status. We just say like that. Then we call this function, the TSNotify here, and we go on top. First is the another one is the scan task list. So these two main function is cater all the methods here for the method number 1. Right now we can test this, guys. We will try to build. Let's see if any errors or not. Okay, no errors. We will run this TSNotify here. TSNotify run exceed status. Hold on, guys. There is some errors there. Exceed status number 1. We will take a look. What is the error? Okay, just TSNotify number 1. Okay, hold on.